Hello everyone, it's Daily Space Observations, and welcome to our third episode of Will You See It in Your Night Sky? This time around, I'll be taking a look at the upcoming conjunction between Mars and Uranus happening on the 20th of January. Just a little disclaimer, this video will probably be particularly short because there really isn't much to talk about here. It's your average conjunction, not a very rare celestial event, but I'll try to give my own personal tips as to how you can maximize your viewing potential for this event. Now with that said, let's read the article, shall we? The app that contains this article is called Sky Guide, which is only available on the iTunes App Store, I believe. Sorry, Android. But anyways, let's start. Keep watch after sunset on January 20th to see a close encounter between Mars and Uranus. At 5:18 p.m., the pair will be visible 58 degrees above the southeastern horizon, passing within only 1.61 degrees of each other in the constellation Aries. Encounters like these are generally referred to as conjunctions, when the two objects share either the same ecliptic longitude or right ascension. This can differ slightly from the time when they are at closest separation, known as the appulse. The appulse for this encounter won't be visible because it occurs during the daytime at your location, 1:55 p.m. on January 20th. Don't let that discourage you from having a look at 5:18 p.m., as these objects will still appear very close together in the sky. So what can we take from that article? Well, for starters, 5:18 p.m. is in Eastern Time. All of the times said in that article are in Eastern Time. If you operate on a different time zone, you will have to translate that into your time zone yourself. But that means that this may not be visible in your area. It won't be visible in mine for at least its peak, but that's okay. If it's not, I'm sorry, you'll have other chances, but if it is, let me give you some tips. If you plan on photographing the conjunction with or without a telescope, I have a suggestion for you. So of course, you'll need to know what you'll be seeing before you take a step outside and set yourself up. Well, there's a good solution to that. There's this cool computer software program called Stellarium. It works just like all those other sky guide softwares do, except it has this really cool feature where if you enter the information about your telescope or your camera lens, it can simulate what you'll be seeing and the size of your field of view on pretty much anything. And I recommend this if you plan on doing this with or without a telescope or just photographing it in general. If you're viewing it with your eyes, well, can't really help you there. Kind of figure that out on your own because there's not much figuring out to do. If you're wondering, I will have Stellarium linked in the description if you would like to download it. Of course, with any celestial event comes assessing the weather situation. If the weather happens to not be on your side this time, don't worry. You'll have loads of chances to view other celestial events just like this one and much more. Apart from that, I recommend you also set up, if you have a setup, to do it before sunset. That way you can get it out of the way, you can kind of chill out and watch the sky darken, and you won't have to set yourself up in complete darkness. Always a plus side. If you have a computerized telescope, it's always good to plan what objects in the sky you'll align your telescope on before doing so. And I think that about wraps it up. There aren't really that many tips I can give you for viewing a conjunction. It's a pretty basic event and they happen relatively often compared to other types of events. But nonetheless, I hope you have a great time seeing it if you can see it. If you can't, just hang in there. There'll be lots more in store for you to come. And I think I'll wrap the video up right here. So have a great day everyone, and I'll see you later.